Thank you for joining me for another episode of Sam's Tech Stuff. Today, we're going to take a look at rebuilding and upgrading my video editing and gaming PC. Be Quiet sent over some parts, the Darkbase 700 Pro case, the 750 watt straight power 11 gold rated power supply, and this 360mm Be Quiet silent loop. I'm upgrading from my old 1700X to a 3900 XT CPU, and I'm switching out my ancient AMD R9 290X graphics card for a much faster MSI RTX 3060 Ti. This is going to be a massive upgrade for both gaming, editing, and streaming if I get into that. I'll be tearing down my old gaming PC and rebuilding with the Be Quiet components, as well as the CPU and GPU upgrades. Then I'll take a look at performance. If you're interested in PC gaming builds like this one, or server builds, or just tech stuff in general, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon below this video for future video notifications. I'll be linking out to all of the parts that I used in this build in the description below, so also head down there and check that out too. We can see the current state of my gaming and editing PC here. I have everything housed inside of an older Corsair Carbide Air 740 case. This is one of those larger format cube style cases where it splits the components into two compartments. In the front compartment, you can see the motherboard, the CPU, the RAM, the graphics card, all of the components that generate heat that need the most active cooling. They're all in this compartment, so they get the most direct air path. The components like the power supply, potentially auxiliary fans, and all the cabling, that's all in the rear compartment. As you can see, it's definitely a bit dusty in here from being on almost 24/7, so I'll have to clean this guy out a little bit before I put it away for a future build. This PC is running a Ryzen 1700X and an R9 290X GPU like I mentioned. They're definitely workable for a budget-geared gaming and editing PC, but it's definitely not going to be the fastest thing out there. I'll be installing everything into the Be Quiet Darkbase Pro 700 case. This is a mid-tower case, and it is pretty interesting because it's one of those cases where you can flip the orientation depending on which side of your desk you want to sit the case on. The window can be swapped to either be left or right facing. The Darkbase 700 Pro is a silence-focused case, which is pretty neat. I definitely appreciate that because I will be using this PC for video editing, so I really don't want loud fan noise or to hear very much coil whine at all if I can help it. There's insulation and padding on the inside of this case that really helps dampen all of that noise. The build quality for the case is very high. It's basically what you would expect from Be Quiet at this point. In terms of my CPU, I knew that I needed an upgrade from the Ryzen 1700X, so I was able to actually scour local Craigslist and found a 3900 XT for about $300 cash, so I had to scoop that up. In order to cool this Ryzen 9 CPU, Be Quiet helped out with the 360mm Pure Loop cooler. This all-in-one cooler is matched pretty well for a 3900 XT. I was seeing up to 4.4 GHz boost clocks on some of the cores during various workloads, and about 4.2 GHz on all cores at about 80C during exports, which is actually pretty good. Switching over to gaming, I rarely saw any of the cores exceed 65 degrees Celsius, which was really nice. This kind of cooling really helps get the most in terms of the boost clocks for the cores that are actually being used while gaming or editing. The 360mm Pure Loop AIO comes with 3 Silent Wings 2 120mm fans. With the fan controller that comes with the Be Quiet case, I was able to connect all of the AIO fans, plus all of the case fans, and control them all, and set them all to roughly about the same speed and sound output. I found that I was able to run pretty much all of the fans right around that 60% PWM speed, which was a nice balance between cooling and noise. I was able to get about 4 to 4.1 GHz around 85C on all of the cores simultaneously. When I cranked all the fans up to max speed, I was able to hit that 4.2 to 4.4 GHz while still remaining under 80C in most testing. The Silent Loop version 1, which is typically the AIO that you'll find from Be Quiet in the United States, uniquely has the pump located in the tubes near the radiator. Just thought I'd point that out. This was a creative way to get around the Asetek patents and offer a great all-in-one cooler at a very enticing price of about $120 on Amazon. Powering this rebuilt machine will be none other than a Be Quiet Straight Power 11 750 watt PSU. This PSU is more than enough to handle a Ryzen 3900 XT as well as an RTX 3060 Ti while operating quiet and cool, pun intended. This is a fully modular PSU. I actually did a review on this one a little while back, so definitely check that out. It quickly became one of my favorite power supplies because of its power and efficiency rating. This PSU comes in at around $130 to $140 on Amazon, which is a pretty good deal, I think. It's definitely one of the better PSUs that you can get in this price range and power category out there. Of course, the star of the show, the RTX 3060 Ti from MSI. Just like all of you, I had to join the Fix It Discord and camp the Best Buy website pretty much for about 6 weeks straight in order to get this graphics card, so I'm glad that all of the waiting finally paid off. This GPU is not only a massive upgrade in terms of gaming, it's also going to help speed up my exports by a huge amount. So far in my gaming testing, the 3060 Ti is good enough to play every game that I play at 1440p with over 100 FPS, and some of the games I'm even getting over 80 to 100 FPS at 4K. My R9 290X, by comparison, was typically able to play my most favorite games roughly around 900 to 1080p, with somewhere between 30 to 60 FPS. In terms of video editing, this card has helped speed up my exports for the YouTube videos that I make by a huge amount. On the longer videos, I'm saving somewhere between 30 to sometimes even 50 minutes on some of these exports, which is a huge win for me. It helps free up my time so that I can be doing other things for the channel, tinkering in my home lab, or just making other videos. With all of the components installed in the case and the addition of one extra 140mm intake fan, the GPU temps are doing nicely. Most games and exports, I'm not really seeing the core temp go above about 65 to 72C, allowing for pretty decent boost clocks. You probably noticed that this build does not have very much in the way of RGB. In fact, the only RGB it has is the built-in RGB, the two front strips. Personally, this is what I prefer. I prefer in my dedicated editing and gaming system not to have a ton of RGB. I actually really like the subtle lighting effects on the Darkbase Pro 700. You can adjust it with the button on top. I will be featuring some RGB builds in the future. Let me know in the comments section below if you're running any Be Quiet parts in any of your builds, or if you're interested in looking into them. I found them to be very high build quality and very well priced. Overall, I've really enjoyed using these parts in my builds. I'll be linking out to everything that I used in this build, as well as some alternative build ideas in the description below, so definitely check that out. If you like PC gaming videos, server builds, or tech stuff in general, definitely get subscribed to the channel, then hit that bell icon for future video notifications.